Hey, graduates. Good evening, good evening, good evening, Natalie. Good evening, Pi Gordon. Good evening, Arlene. Chad, big up. Dreadful news. What dreadful news indeed. The burn victim, guys, she died. The burn victim is no more. And I'm telling you now that we have a very different cup of tea on our hands. Because with the girl deceased now, that pump attendant is now going to be facing murder charges. And she's going to have to fight to get a manslaughter charge. She's going to have to, oh my God. The sister was arrested. Oh my God. Yes, I saw that. The sister was arrested. She was arrested and charged with unlawful wounding because she was the one who stabbed Colette in her face. So I know she got arrested. But she has died. I know the bangarang start, Pottinger. I'm telling you, I know the bangarang start. I know the bangarang start. I know the bangarang start. I know it starts. All the talk, talk about, oh, you know, at the end of the day, is self-defense and this and that. And I warned you guys. I said to you guys that this is not just gonna go lightly. I said that there would be charges even when the burn victim was alive. Right? But she has now died. Hold on there. Okay, this not have no news. It's literally an hour ago. So, 41-year-old Dacia Forrester, who was involved in the recent fiery dispute at gas station, has died. She was admitted in critical condition for several days. More to come. It's a breaking story. So nothing else not there. Doesn't matter. She would still have to be charged. Yes, exactly. And that's what I was telling people. But they were like, no, they don't agree. It's self-defense and blah, blah, blah. And this lawyer had come out and he actually did an article about it. Saying that this self-defense thing, it doesn't work like that. It's not going to be the case of self-defense when you have basically used extreme force and gone and burnt up the woman. So she is going to get charged. She's going to do time. She got the time. It's about how to get her to do less time. You understand? But she's gonna do time, guys. She's going to do time. And no, with this girl now deceased, Colette is going to jail. She's going to prison, not jail. She's going to prison. She's going to prison. She definitely needs a good lawyer, right? But she's going to prison. And it is so disturbing. So disturbing that the girl was just there at our workplace doing absolutely nothing but doing her job. And these women kept interfering with her. So I really hope the judge tempers judgment with mercy. Because at the end of the day, the girl never did go look for no problem. And this is why she has the sympathy of the Jamaican people, because she never go look for no problem. Right? And here, these girls who are such troublemakers, go interfere with a girl at our workplace. This is how these damn troublemakers are. These people who go to their way to interfere with people, and then when things reach them, right? Look for loss of life. Loss of life. Now you tell me, was it worth it? And will that big sister ever come? Because the big sister will cost people enough money, you know, to save her sister. That cost people online. Like some people obligated to help. A problem, you bring a gun to a knife. But I'm going to tell you, it's about getting less time. It is. This is the only priority. No, when it comes to Colette, it is about getting less time because it is impossible for her to not do time, guys. It's impossible. She can't walk scotch free. My dad, somebody that wait for Jolly and Silvera results for his case, and I will have to go after this and go listen and see what is up because it's today in it, the life sentencing. Will it be up to a jury when the case comes up though? It might be, it might not. I'm not certain how much it's gonna go to trial because it's not like she can deny it. The most she can do is say that it was self-defense, it was provocation. I don't know if that necessarily needs a jury per se. You understand? I don't know if that necessarily needs a jury per se. But it is terrible, it is sad. If there is prior incidents, even if she's found guilty of manslaughter, the judge can give her a few months on probation. You think so? You think so? We need to look up what is the lowest sentence for manslaughter. We need to find out what is the lowest sentence for manslaughter. Hold on there. Let us look it up. Lowest sentence for manslaughter in Jamaica. Jamaica. Right. Let's see what it says. So there's no strict statutory minimum. Non-custodial options or very short sentences are possible in mitigating circumstances. Judges have wide discretion, allowing for sentences from probation to life imprisonment. Cases involving provocation or less degrees of culpability can lead to significantly reduced sentences. So that's what they're going to have to write that. I did say it, that it's about proving the provocation, right? So if she has a good lawyer that can fight when it comes to that, then she shouldn't get that much, such a heavy hand of consequences or sentencing. Right? The process often follows English common law principles. Yeah. We know this. You understand? So sentencing guidelines. Let me take a look at the documents. But did she actually set the woman on fire? Listen, the details of that has not come out to the public as yet. The details of how there's rumors and then there's fact, right? I can tell you what the rumors say. The rumors said that she had acid on her and that her intention was to acid Colette and the acid reacted with the petrol. There was another rumor that it was in fact her lighter that caused it. So there's all kinds of stories because when I listen to even the scenario of Colette opening a lighter and throwing it at the girl, at Dacia, I'm thinking to my fancy lighters, when you open it, the flame stays alive. Usually the moment you release the lighter, the flame goes in, but I suppose a little heat or I don't know, but I'm just saying that the live fire would not have been there by the time the lighter touch her. They said it's the acid that was brought by Dacia that was ignited. It is, if this is true, can she still be liable? Yes, because she poured the petrol on her. She poured the petrol on her because, all right, if she carried the acid and she fight with Colette, for example, let's just put that scenario. She carried the acid, she fight with Colette, and she lost, but she walk away. She would have been charged for carrying a harmful substance with the intention of committing an act, right? A serious offense. She can be charged for something like that. But it wasn't the case because if Colette never put the petrol on her, that acid would not have reacted with it if that is the case. You understand? If that's the scenario. So by Colette putting that on her, it's like you strike a match in a really flammable zone. If you never strike the match, the flames wouldn't come. Right? The gas station should have CCTV to record the whole act on that day. Exactly. You know? And there is a lot of stories about the provocation where Colette is concerned and these wicked girls and what they've been doing to her. But I am so saddened that the lady has passed. Is still at death. I'm not going to rejoice over it. I think that it was a pathetic loss of life and that she should not have lost her life this way had she used her senses and not gone to go and look fight. Nowadays, everybody big and bad and everybody want to run up in a people's personal space. You understand? And it isn't sensible at all. So what happened to Colette is as a result of not Colette. What happened to Dacia is as a result of her stupid choices. It's as a result of her stupid choices. And she should never have done that. And now she gone and she lose her life. Just like that. Because I said it, I said 70%. 70% is very, very difficult to survive. 70% of your body burn, that is very, very difficult to survive. The likelihood of organ failure, sepsis, and all of that is extremely high. The last thing I had heard was that they had removed all of the burned skin. Right? And that was a successful thing, a successful surgery. But then to hear that this happened, no, sir. Boy, I know. Hold on there. It is so sad. It really is so sad. Right? I mean, I really know what gonna happen with Colette, but Colette are going a problem. Colette are going a problem. She have a hell of a fight. Hell of a fight. All right, so hear this now. Where the acid thing come from?
All people have a saying, man up, look here. It's not me make it up, It's what I heard, hear, and read. All people have a saying, man a plan and God a wipe. What kind of plan that you did have for the girl, my girl? You step to her one time and you come back again. I read somewhere that the victim was an entrepreneur. Now, if you're an entrepreneur, how the hell you find time, step to girl one time and go, yo, one of you see wisdom, go back in now the Bible, go talk to some old people. Seek wisdom. Read your Bible. Pray against the enemy. Make sure it's gonna find church. Find church on the.
I believe that her sister could have talked her out of it instead of encouraging the nonsense. Yeah.
If you need a new car,
could have done.
Look here. Is that
she could have done.
Is what I.
She could have done, but she came to join the fight and she bring knife and all these things. You understand? She came. Right? This was Colette's baby mother talking.
Okay. And thank you guys very much for helping me. God bless you. I'll see you in the future. Thank you.
Her name is Colette. Yes, it's the court date right now, guys. It's the court right now. She got bail.
Flames in winter. Deal. Justice and the
I'll play this because it have music on it.
Dispute.
I look through the different commentaries. I'm just looking through the different commentaries to see if there's any extra updates on it. Oh my God. I don't know. Colette, it looks sticky, but you're going to have to fight. You're going to have to fight. See my girl here, Urban Reporter. 7 minutes she just put up this.
Oh guys, the debate about whose GoFundMe y'all would be donating to, whether the pump attendee or the girl will get burned up, can be put to rest, because the girl that got burned up has passed away. CVM Jamaica has reported that the lady that got into the altercation and then was burned up by the gas pump attendant has passed. She died either sometime last night or today, guys. Every they can raise money for her funeral. But yeah, hopefully some lessons were learned. I mean, like, it's 2026. We really not out here fighting, especially when it comes to a man, right? But yeah, rest in peace to her. I don't know if that's gonna make any more legal issues for the one where I guess it's gonna be not manslaughter, it's gonna be murder, attempted murder, or something murder. I don't know, but yeah, just a little update. Well, guys, the debate about who should GoFundMe y'all would be donating to, whether the pump attendee or
no, sweetie, it's not gonna be attempted murder. It's gonna be a murder charge. They are going to go for a murder charge. It's not going to be attempted because she did. So it's going to be a murder charge. She is going to have to come back and put forward for manslaughter. But listen, if Julian Silvera, guys, Julian Silvera can murder his wife, can corrupt the way you call it there, the autopsy report to make it seem as though his wife died in his sleep, can stop the course of justice, and can change up flooring and spray over furniture and paint walls to hide blood. If Julian Silvera can murder his wife and leave his wife for his pitney them for discover, and that the judge they looked upon Julian Silvera and accepted his plea of manslaughter, then I don't see why them can want do the same thing to them can want charge this Colette for no damn murder. She figure for manslaughter. Yeah, he corrupted the crime scene. Boy, you see, oh, trouble no set up like rain. Sorry for the loss of life, but no Colette life in jeopardy. Exactly. You understand? It is so disturbing, right? But remember, that's money and power. I know his was premeditated and yet got away with manslaughter. Well, what was premeditated? What the premeditation part may not necessarily have been the murder. Because the mere fact that he fled the scene and never even tried to hide the body or anything and left the body for the children to discover means that it could very well have been a crime of passion, a crime that just happened. But afterwards, the steps he took, the cover-up steps, definitely were premeditated. Even that exit the premises and drive go away. I think him what him go do. Him breeze the place so that him can think what him go do. You understand? So, like I said, I don't know how Colette is going to go forward. Is Colette's GoFundMe still active? Because the last time I checked, it was reported. And then she had a second one and it was reported again. So I don't know if she ended up with a third GoFundMe or what. Right? When I listened to Dacia's boyfriend, and him talk about how him girlfriend is not a troublemaker. Right? How him girlfriend is not a troublemaker. And I was like, what? Everybody else said the opposite to this boyfriend. Every single body else said the opposite. So that listen, she was a bully. She was aggressive as she was a bully. And no, you will come out and say that she was a good girl. I mean, understand. Right? And no, Colette, you know, I feel bad for her. I feel bad for Colette, baby. I'm sorry the other lady has died, but I do feel bad for her. But I guess this was another thing, you know. Because if you remember the burn victim organization that was helping Dacia, they kept saying that they were trying to save a murder from happening. That's what they were saying, you know. So then when they were saying, stop telling people not to donate, stop saying that because we're trying to prevent a murder. This is what they were talking about. I got it straight away when he said it. And I was like, oh, it's one thing to say that don't tell people do not donate, because I never did that. I just said I wouldn't. But it's one thing to say to people don't donate. But it's another thing when you really think about it, that by donating, you're going to stop her from dying, will also inevitably rescue Colette Swaby. Big up yourself, talk true. You understand? The argument was, if you're charged with a crime and then you can't have a GoFundMe, then you can't have a GoFundMe. Okay, that's why they took it down. That was why. They're a warmonger family. Yeah. They're a warmonger family. You understand? The whole of them are warmonger. And then them a come and them send them eldest sister for come ball out her eye and look like them pity poor thing. See the boyfriend here. At all.
Who is Marlon here?
Marlon is Tash boyfriend, you know.
And when you say Tash, you're referring to Dacia Forrester.
Dacia Forrester, yeah. I'm going to understand the rumor is going on, you know. I like to speak on his behalf. So his man they're fighting over. However, don't know what nothing about that. Because me and Tash living together. So which way that could happen? I'm wondering. We need them people to get that out of them head because then clear him out because I don't understand what's going on. Yeah, and this a hinder and get support. So me don't know this girl doesn't even know me. So how this come up? Yeah, that would I like to know.
You don't know this gas station lady, no?
No, I don't even know her.
Okay.
So could never, yeah.
Yeah. So basically...
This all started from me beg her by gas from 3 weeks ago or Sunday. Yeah. Can clearly tell that. And when she come, because me beg her gas and she bring the gas come, she say, you see how me could have did that gas station. So I say, what do you mean by that? He must say, me go there and see a young man buy gas. It's just the two of us. So we stand up and wait and this girl will make change. But when it come down to the end,
1 second.
you know,
1 second. So the gas, it was for what? For the vehicle or for what?
Generator. No, she walk out there.
Okay.
Because she was coming around to my yard. I live loud apart from her.
Okay.
So she come down there to get a taxi and get the gas and come out.
Oh, to bring it to you?
Yeah, to bring it to me, yes.
Oh.
So she said, she tell me. So anyway, she said, it's like the next man to get $1,000 more change. You understand? Yeah, so he did man, but it's not no pay $100 when I give the money, something like that. But you understand? So the man, so she have the change and just hand the money $1,000, but like she don't see. So Tash stand up and wait on the gas, as what she tell me. And he realized my girl now said,
I don't think so. I don't think so, Journey Crew.
I must know which way you give me money, or what. That started the argument.
Yeah.
So she returned to Tash and said, go back for the man, make the man give you money. So anyway, Tash go for the man. That's what she tell me, you know.
Yeah.
And when the man come, he must say, my girl, since like family come, you have a problem, you know. If you work too much, you know, make your boss get one company with you, know.
Yeah.
Yeah, give the girl the $1,000 gas. What you have to give me then? If you not give her the gas then, when you have to give me $1,000.
Yeah.
Being as you understand, being as she give me, give her the $1,000. Yeah, so you have to give me then.
Yeah.
So that's how it started from. And when he come to me, the girl run him down with that scissors. That's not scissors. Yes, it's not scissors. So I say, what you doing? He said, nothing, because then take him and carry him and send him and come straight home. But at the morning, Tash go at the police station and report it. Monday morning, I can tell you that. What on Sunday happened. So I don't know what all of this come about. Them talk about man and this and that. At that one story, just that alone.
Yes.
So you see, if the manager out there willing to tell you, they can tell you. So we're glad you come to me so we can speak out.
Yes.
But this is nowhere reach of me and Tash having no a problem with. We are talking about no man and nothing that she come in and no way. She could have come in. I don't even know her. Believe me.
Yeah.
Don't even know her.
And as far as you know, they say you're a girl and she a your girl.
Yeah, then me I live, man. And me I work in her yard down at the gas station. So if you go buy a solid text, you start this again too, you know.
Yeah.
She go buy a solid text and some nail. Right now, the receipt are there for her proof.
Yeah.
Run at the shop right now.
So after that incident, she been to the gas station after that?
Yes.
To buy more gas?
Yes, to buy more gas.
Yes.
So I don't know the term.
Yeah. So how it affect you now? Because people must have called and say, oh, you have to do that.
No, people don't really come to home to do that because they already know me.
Yeah, okay.
Me is not a road man. Me have my children. Me have 2 youth in my yard. Me otherwise, me and Tash take care of that. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
So with the 2 and from, one around here too. Not Tash youth them.
Okay.
Not Tash youth them.
Okay.
1 is 8 and 1 is 5, so I can tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so me was around Natasha at the time when she gone buy gas. Me I tell her that.
Yeah.
And she carried the nail come put on around there, I can tell her. And some work I'm going now, I just come around to look for my animal to go back out. Yeah, not to get a call about a situation fire out on the road. Yes?
Wow. Because you should go buy gas for again.
Yes, for the day for me can use the vehicle for use my saw to cut the ply.
Wow.
Because right now I'm plying and me take it up since day before yesterday. One ply in the shop front.
Yeah.
And the one that the solid take that down at the gas station is still there. Alright. As I was saying, I don't know this girl. So, and I don't know Tash and no girl and no argument about no man. Nothing like that.
Exactly.
Just like I tell you.
Exactly,
Yeah,
Passenger.
I beg her by that Sunday. And me and I live, and if a thing like that go on, I would have to know that.
No, sir. I don't want to laugh off a boyfriend, because he might grieve right now still. But please, can somebody tell Mr. Sir that you may not necessarily know that your girlfriend is giving you bone or was giving you bone, okay? So you may be thinking that nothing can ever go so because she was so good at hiding it. But the streets are talking. I am not saying it is true, but often, as we say in Jamaica, what no go so, go close to so, right? It go near so. Not true. All right.
So, I want the people them to know this. Nothing like that.
Are you a one woman?
Yes, that's my woman. One woman, I don't, no, sir. I don't do that thing. I am a party from here. I don't need to go around upon them. They go do that already.
Exactly.
Put it aside.
So the people them need to stop now.
Yeah.
So that was the boyfriend, guys, defending his Dacia and saying that it is nothing to do with anything like that. It's some dispute over change that has resulted in that. You understand? But the way these people speak, you would think that Dacia was so innocent, that she has never, ever, ever done anything like that before. But how can you go and have altercations with a pump attendant more than once and then insist on going back if you're not confrontational? You're confrontational. You're confrontational and you wanted problems, and now it has taken your life. Now it has taken your life. And it was not worth it. You understand? It wasn't worth it. So I gotta be right. It was not worth it at all. I tried to find, there was a video of a guy that that was walking up and down. Me I try find it, Burn victim, Jamaica. Hold on. Right? There was a guy who was walking up and down at the place. And he was showing you where everything was. Because when they talk about how the hardware was not far. The hardware was just literally right there. You understand? Where she go sit down after she get bun up. Me say after the girl get bun up, and them take off the fire extinguisher off her. She humbly just take her little self and go sit down on the bench at the hardware. And you could have take one look on this and no say. This I just sit on there so like, why me come out of my house this morning? If me could have turned by the hands of time, me would have never reached you so. Everything on our body language was regret. Regret. You understand, Dr. Sutherland? I think so. Hold on. It was total regret. You understand? So, you see, some of you will love hype up on yourself and go out with yourself. And I love run up in a people's space. I love take things offline to online and online to offline. Only need to take this as an example because some people don't play in a real life. Some people do not play in real life. Right? Okay. Well done. It's this video.
Where the young lady get burned a few days ago. I'm just here talking to a few people on the ground and hearing their story. However, I get to talk to one of the leader at the gas station who gave me his version. And one of them is that this is something that happened or been happening since childhood. There was a childhood fight some time ago where the gas station attendant, I don't want to call her name, was beaten up some time ago by the members of the family, including the lady that got burned. Now, after that happened many years ago, there was 3 altercations that happened here at the gas station, where the management have to step in and basically locked up the pump attendant just to prevent, you know, things not getting worse. So he had done that a couple of times. Unfortunately, he was not here this last time when it happened. So that he was not here when it happened the last time. So what happened on that day is that they're claiming that they came here and they came here and had some issue. They were actually warned not to they were actually warned not to come back to the gas station. But this time she came back to buy $500 gas. And
when I hear that, she was warned not to come back to the gas station. And she still came. My God.
But there were clear indication that there was not need for gas. It's just basically to attack her again, which she had done numerous times. And so I heard mention of a gas station and I heard mention of a hardware, but the hardware that they're talking about is almost on the property. It's almost on the property. And there are other entrances. If you're going to the gas station, there are entrances down the street that you could have used. You don't have to go to the gas station, but it's right here. Anyhow, I spoke to a couple of people. Right across the street is where the police station is. The police station is right over there. That's what we're looking at. So, when I spoke to everybody, all I can hear is that the instigator is actually the lady. They came with acid. And I hear that from people on the ground here, that they came with acid and they came with knife.
Yes.
The knife actually,
yes, Melody.
The knife was actually used to cut the lady in her face. And when she did the gas thing, that's how the one that get burned with the gas was the one that had the acid. So these are some of the stories that I'm hearing. I am here in Witton at the gas station. I think it's a Fesco gas station. See the sign, the gas station is under construction. And there you are. I am in Witton. People are up there at the courthouse and all of that stuff, which is on the top of the police station. I'm going to take a walk over there and get some information from the police.
What an unnecessary mess. What an unnecessary mess. What an absolute unnecessary mess. To think that this woman could have just gone about her business. Because why he's showing you where the hardware is that they're claiming that they were on their way to the hardware. You understand? And he must say that them could have still got hardware and they could have avoided. She could have avoided Colette. She could have avoided her altogether. She insisted on going to the gas attendant. She insisted on confronting her again, despite being told to stay off the premises. Only sister, someone only take on her life too careless and reckless. And now look, the girl is gone. And Colette is in trouble. Colette now has to fight for a problem that she never brought to her own doorstep. I really hope that people come together and they help Colette. Mingy want 20 pounds to Colette. Right? But me don't know what happened to it. But I sent it via somebody else. And she's saying that she'll try to get it too. What's your name? It's the Kiana. Because it's the Kiana deal with her. Let me see what it's the Kiana say. If she come up with anything. Because I sent $20 with a friend who was also contributing. Because I didn't want my name go up there. You understand? Or anything. And she said she get a refund when it was reported. But she's trying to get it to it's the Kiana for Colette. So I don't know. So I just discount that. I say do whatever. Because I don't really business how it go. Hold on there. See, it's the Kiana here. Let me see if she see anything. If she say anything. I play music this. I'm gonna start playing the music. I don't see anything here. No, she not seen it. I don't know if she not know yet or she not do no content about it yet. So she hasn't said anything yet. You understand? about it. I know she's always asking people to help Colette with the legal fees.
So Colette is out on bail. The judge was very merciful on Colette yesterday. Even the police officers who were dealing with her, when I was watching the live, I see how gently and loving they were escorting her as a prisoner. There wasn't huggy and rushy. They not deal with her thing good. And guys, thank you so much, and more officer, whoever the judge was and the police officer who are dealing with Colette situation, and thank you so much. I don't know the family, I know Colette personally, but the story just touched me. You know what I mean? Because it just really touched me, so I am passionate about it. So big up you, judge. And
Look on the big old cut on the girl face. That's why the sister get arrested. The big old cut on Colette face. She have one big bandage on her cheek. No man, them girl are tyrant, man. Them girl are tyrants. They are tyrants. You understand? Them are tyrants.
Can I ask you something?
Exactly. I went out and I asked for help from my sister. I went out and I asked for help from my sister.
You're the sister. You're the sister now.
What did
I do? What did
I do wrong? Where did I go wrong?
Where you did it?
I am going to stop. Sir, please, I have stand by and I've listened to you. If you want to ask me a question, you're going to let me finish talk before you ask me the question.
Yes, ma'am. No disrespect.
No bulldozer. No human being is no bulldozer. No human being is no bulldozer. And I don't know nothing who go for who from who no go for who. I am the eldest sister and me get called about the situation and I act in how any family member, any other human being would act, or any other relative would act to their family member. I did nothing wrong. Don't come from me. Me beg. Everybody had a problem and then come past social media and beg. However, all of you know, when you go on bed at night time, you can't sleep. Because whether you want to donate or whether you want bash it or whether you want, it's not up to you all. It's up to God and who is willing to help. Up to God and who is willing to help. She's motherless, she's fatherless, and I am her sister, and I'm going to stand, and I'm going to build a platform, and me not start beg. Good luck to all our negativity.
Negativity.
Exactly.
No negativity. It's not negativity. It is negativity. It is negativity. She's in a hospital and a dying bed. And all the sisters want to come back. All the sisters want to come back. They got burned up too. All the sisters want to come back. We Jamaican.
She go on, people. That is the sister. That is the sister. I cost people for money. You understand? I cost people for money. That is the sister. Cursing out the public, saying that they are full of negativity. And look, now our sister is no more. Her sister is no more. You understand? And just like the man said, why she never teach our sister to be a good person? Why didn't she teach her sister to be a good person? Instead that she coming to burn the public for money. Well, see then now. Not know what she try burn the public for. Come to fruition. Them never reach the goal. And your troublemaker sister is no more. You have to train the rest of your sister them now to stop trouble people and stop with the war. You need to tell your sister them we're still alive to stop with the war and stop going like say them a bad girl. And stop got people workplace so look fight. Some of these women are not ladylike. Them are some orangutan. You understand? And that is why there is such an increase in homosexuality now. Because a whole heap of man are run for a woman. Because the woman them a beat off a man them. But she brought her out of order. If she brought her out of order, Anyway, guys, I just wanted to share that news with you about what is happening. As I said, Colette Swaby is going to need a lot of help because now this is a murder charge and she's going to have to fight for manslaughter. I hope, as I said, that the judge is merciful, but it's going to be a fight and she needs to get a good lawyer, right? She needs to get a good lawyer. So very sad. Lose your life because you couldn't walk away from war. Yeah, Bullbucker and Duppy Conqueror. Yeah, that is it. That is it, you know? Anyway, guys, big up yourself, and I'll talk to you guys later. I'm gonna go enjoy the rest of my weekend, okay? All right. But yeah, sad news indeed. And rest in peace to Dacia. But, you know, I'm sure when she go and she see God, if she see God, God I go say, why did you waste the life that I gave you? Yeah, you understand. Bye, guys. Bye.